Hi, this is an introduction to our next step of works. So basically this interlock will be our zero level, where you can see the interlock ground, the ground is already interlocked. So we will take this zero level. I have set up the theodolite over here for elevation purposes, and as you can see, excavation is already complete in this area, and the next step would be to cut the pile top. So the way to cut the pile top is directly by grinder and by angle grinder and by jackhammer. As you can see in front, these guys, they have the measuring tape or measuring stick, and with the use of the theodolite, we will use this to mark exactly the depth required for the cutting purposes. And then once we finish the cutting work, the steel will be revealed inside the pile, and then we will go with the next step, which is compaction of soil around the area where the foundation is to come, and then do PCC works or blinding concrete, as some people say. And then we go into the foundation works, where the steel works will be set up depending on the size of the drawing. I have a sample of the drawing right here. This is the drawing of the foundation that will be. So the height is given, the steel design is given. We will give the steel design after the cutting works, and then make our shuttering, and then proceed for concrete works after everything is done and inspections are approved. Hi, so I will be explaining now the current phase of works. As you can see, our piling works are done, and we are now breaking the pile head. So as you can see, they are using the jackhammer, and they are basically chipping away the top part of the pile for our project. There are two things for this. The first thing is that according to the drawing and the pile design, the top of the pile has to be broken at a certain height. So that height or that depth of excavation, including the pile breakage, is decided by the drawing, by the soil report, by all of these things. In our case, it is we need an excavated depth of 1.1 meters, 1 meter 10 centi. So as you can see, this corner pile, the top part has been cleaned, and the bottom part, sand has been leveled. The next step would be to compact the sand properly and take a soil compaction test, and then proceed with the next step. So after inspection and everything, the next step would be then to go for the pile foundation works. In between this, obviously, we will be coordinating with the consultant who will be checking all our works, that whether we are doing the works properly or not, whether the excavation depth is proper or not, whether the location of the piles is proper or not, whether or not the compaction works are proper or not. So for all of these things, we will be following up with the concerned authorities, especially the municipality and consultant, and proceeding step by step for our works.